Hi friends, it's Miss Denise here. I'm so glad we can be back and visit again today. I really miss you all in the classroom and your teachers and everyone, and I'm hoping that we can get back together soon. But until then, we're doing the best that we can, right? So here we go. I've got another book for you. But before we talk about it, and before we read it, I wanted to talk a little bit about sharing and what that means. You know, in the classroom when we talked about doing kind things and being a good friend and all of that, what kinds of things can you do to be a good friend? And what kind of kind things? Especially to keep it safe in your classroom. Yeah. Yes, you can push your chairs in. Push your chairs in so nobody trips over the legs of your chair. Yes, you can use gentle hands and kind hands towards others. Yes, you can listen. Listen carefully when people are talking because they probably have something interesting that you want to hear. And sharing your toys. And especially now, I've been thinking about this when some of you are home and you have your brothers and sisters and everybody wants the same thing and this and that, and you may be arguing about it. But remember, just use your big voice and say, may I use that? May I use it for 5 minutes? And then I promise I'll give it back to you in 5 minutes. Your brother or sister will probably say, sure, okay. Just make some new rules in your home, just like we do in the classroom to keep it safe. So about sharing, I was going to read this book to you, especially during these times. It's really important. The title of this book is called Germs Are Not for Sharing. Wow, well, we were just talking about sharing. And we want to share most things with our friends and family because that's being kind towards others. But the one thing we don't want to share is, have a look at this picture. What do you think this is about? You see what they're doing? They are washing their hands, which is something we are probably doing a whole lot of right now to keep everybody safe and healthy. Let's open the book and find out what it's about, shall we? Germs Are Not for Sharing by Elizabeth Verdick and illustrated by Marieka Heinlein. What are too small to see but can have the power to make you sick? Let's think about that for a second. Germs. They're in the air, in food and water, on your body, and on all the things you touch. Not all germs are bad, though. Still, germs are not for sharing because germs can make you sick. Ugh. How can you tell she's sick? Look at the picture. Yes, she has a thermometer in her mouth and she's holding her little teddy bear, and look what's in her hand. Looks like a tissue, doesn't it? She has tissues right by her bed. Achoo! Achoo! What do you need to do? Cover your nose with a tissue before the germs get out. Blow, wipe, and toss. That's a really important thing. After you're done with your tissue, toss it in the trash. Don't leave it around because those germs will scurry around your house. cough, cough, cough. What do you need to do when you cough? Cover up your mouth before the germs get out, like this. See, he has a tissue in front of his mouth when he's coughing. Or like this. This is what we do a lot in the classroom. This little girl's coughing in her elbow. Or even like this. This boy is coughing in his shoulder. I think this is probably the best one for us to do because we know it gets stuck right there in our elbow. If you cough in your hands, it's not a great idea because then what happens with your hands? Anything you touch afterwards gets germs on it. And just like the story says, if you cough or sneeze into your hands, hurry up and wash them because germs are not for sharing. When germs get on your hands, they can spread to other people. When you hold hands, or play games, or give each other high five. Well, what a bummer. Those are some things we normally do. But after that, we need to wash our hands. Whenever you touch something, your germs get left behind, and you might even pick up some new ones. Here are some places where germs like to hang out. On doorknobs. So now that some of you are home, remember everybody in the family's touching that doorknob. So that needs to be wiped off sometimes with some antibacterial wipes. But if you don't have them, because I know they're hard to get these days, just be sure and wash your hands a whole lot during the day. Other ways to spread germs is through coins and money. Think about all the places money have been in how many hands. Also in these little little areas where you play with all of those balls spread germs. Wash your hands. On telephones, on computers, keypads, mice, your mouse, computer mouse, the bottom of shoes. That's why I like to take my shoes off before I come in the house. Sometimes pets carry germs. And look at this. On the merry-go-round, see that bar there? Think of how many hands have been on that bar. And sponges, the toilet, when you go to the bathroom. So germs everywhere. What can you do? You can wash your hands, use warm water and lots of soap. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Just like you do in the classroom, we're going to do at home. Wash for as long as it takes to sing the ABCs or happy birthday, and sing it twice. That will give you the amount of time to thoroughly wash your hands. Scrub the tops of your hands and scrub your palms. That's the inside of your hands. Now, and wash under your nails. I always go like this. I'll do the soap like this. Wash this way on my palms, all the way up to my wrists, my fingers, and fingernails. And after you've gone through 2 songs of ABCs or Happy Birthday, you should be done. Now rinse, rinse, rinse. Send those germs down the drain. Bye-bye, germs. Use a clean towel to dry your hands, or paper towels. 10 good times to wash your hands: before you eat, after you eat, after you sneeze, cough, or blow your nose, after rubbing your eyes. We have lots of allergies these days with all the pollen. or after picking your nose, yuck, after crying, after using the bathroom, and of course, whenever they're dirty. That's 10 good times to wash your hands, 1 for each finger. All clean. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 good reasons to wash your hands. Can you think of any more? Let's keep everybody safe in our families and our friends and get back to school as soon as we can. Ciao.